And for more on Game 4, the Western Conference Finals, kasama natin ang mga analysts ng ABS-CBN Sports, Renren, Ritualo, at Nico, Baguio. Guys, welcome back to The Score.
Good evening.
Thanks for wearing matching aqua. I did not get the memo. But anyway, what a game we saw today. Ren, pinag-usapan natin the other day, we were thinking that the Warriors had a chance to bounce back. Pero who would have thought? 3-1 ang Thunder. Anong ginagawang tama na Thunder hindi makalaban ng Warriors?
Well, number one, ang ganda nung sa pick and roll ginagawa nila ng trap against Steph Curry.
Yeah.
And itong Golden State Warriors, they're doing a poor job making them pay.
Yep.
Kasi Draymond Green wasn't there. Harrison Barnes scored 11 points, 4 out of 6. But the others, like Iguodala, Livingston, Barbosa, yun yung mga secret weapons nila eh.
Off the bench dapat. Yeah.
Wala lahat eh. I mean, walang nag-double digits sa nila. So, yun yung talagang kulang na kulang. Especially now, Steph Curry's struggling.
Correct. Nico, for you, anong nagagawa nila kay Steph Curry? Thompson was okay today. He had his bright moments. Pero yung Steph Curry, parang wala pa siyang takeover moments.
Well, I think yung biggest thing na is yung sinabi na ni Sir Renren is yung fact that OKC is doing really well defending Steph Curry, whether it's on the ball or off the ball.
Yep.
They're doing the classic way of defending Steph, yung ginagawa ng lahat ng teams throughout the regular season. You literally switch everything regardless kung big yung malagay.
Kahit si Adams nga eh.
Yeah, si Adams nalalagay. And I think yung biggest difference between how the results of the regular season yung mga nagiging results ng switch na yun sa regular season compared dito sa OKC is that Steph's just not hitting shots, and the fact that the bigs, kapag na-switch sila, they're doing a lot of work.
Right.
Hands up, feet moving, and then very engaged talaga sila.
Playoffs na eh. They realize every possession matters.
Yeah.
So kapag dinidepensa ni Steph, wala nang tatamad-tamad. Nakagano na lahat. Pero on the offensive part naman para sa OKC, why are they so unstoppable? I mean, anong meron ng OKC ngayon?
Well, it starts on their defense. Lahat ng points nila, pag makita mo yung fast break points nila, easy points yun eh.
Correct. That's
if they created the stop, or they forced a stop against the Golden State Warriors, easy dunks, easy 3-point shots, medyo masakit talaga yun. Lalo na pag 3 points, like ginawa ni Kevin Durant in the fourth quarter, early in the fourth. That came from a stop eh, a missed shot. Then, baba na siya ng 3 points. Medyo yung momentum mo talaga mag-shift against them.
Plus the crowd pa. And we'll get into that a bit. Nico, for you, let's zone in a bit. Speaking of the offense of the Thunder, Russell Westbrook is just playing so focused, so controlled. Wala yung kanyang outbursts, wala yung old Russell. This is something that his critics have been waiting for all these years. Na pag mag-mature yung batang yan, look out for OKC.
I think in terms of yung kay performance ni Russell Westbrook against OKC, the biggest thing for me is yung fact that hindi siya parang wild maglaro.
Erratic,
Siguro dito sa game, mga 4 na drives lang yung parang pagka-rebound, kahit na 1 versus 4, 1 versus 3, dinediretso. Pero other times, controlled, even in the pick and roll, meron na siyang change of pace talaga parate. Hindi na siya yung parang straight to the rim, bangga lang ng katawan, go physical up. Ngayon, meron na talagang, kumbaga, very nuanced na yung attack niya. And I think that's tiring Curry out more than anything.
Correct. Pinapagod din siya dun. Because he has to, although Thompson's the primary defender, sometimes they switch Curry's on him. So dun din siya naubos. Renren, there's a guy na nagiging hero para sa OKC ngayon. Twice na in a row. Si Andre Robertson. And yes, kulang po ng letter T. Nakakinis. I know. Dapat Robertson eh. But anyway, it's Robertson. Anong nabibigay ni Robertson sa team na to?
Well, kanina 17 points. Ilan yung nilamang ng OKC? Well, diba? That's the big difference. Minsan hindi naman siya umiscore, but this play of games, medyo talagang yung team niya, yung play niya, nagsi-step up talaga. Correct. Parang wini-welcome niya yung challenge against this Golden State Warriors. I'm here, I'm Robertson, I'm gonna represent my name, my team as the best I can. So, he's playing defense, iniiwanan niyo ako, you don't have respect.
Kasi wala talaga eh, di ba? Talagang parang 5 against 4 eh.
For one point, they're zoning out.
They're zoning him out. I saw a video breakdown of their win in Game 2, what they were doing to him. Talagang pinapabayaan si Robertson.
For sure ngayon, babantayan na siya.
Who does he remind you of? We talked about this a bit. Bruce Bowen, Thabo Cephalosha. Ano bang meron tatakang Robertson so far in these playoffs?
I think si Bruce Bowen kasi meron talaga siyang corner 3-point shot na dependable. I think yung better comparison is Matt Barnes at his peak.
In the peak of Matt Barnes.
Peak Matt Barnes.
Same with the length and the
yeah, with the length and yung fact na very physical siya when he defends. And he can defend positions 1 to 3, maybe sometimes even 4s kapag kailangan.
Correct. Interesting. Well, one interesting fact, and then I want to ask Ren because you've had this experience playing with crazy crowds. This is a wild crowd.
Solid.
They call it Loud City. Maingay Rorical. And I know Boom asked this to me during the start of this series, and it's interesting to look back because I've been to both. I've been to OKC nung 2012 finals against Miami. I was at the Rorical last year. And he mentioned one thing. When we were in OKC, we could even barely hear ourselves with the headsets on.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's louder in OKC. How big of a factor is that, Ren?
Of course, malaking factor yun. Number one, you can't communicate. So it boils down to chemistry and dun sa coaching. So kung anong game plan nyo, yun talaga kailangan sundin. I think...
Kasi hindi mo madidiring coach mo eh.
OKC did a good job with following their game plan for sure. Yung coaching staff sobrang galing. I mean, they played physical against Steph Curry. Like he said, like Nico said, they played him switching the whole regular season. But eto, yung switching nila, they made him feel it.
Level up.
Pinaramdam talaga nila. I mean, Adams, pinaramdam niya. Ibaka's there. Robertson, Westbrook, pinaramdam niya. They played really physical against Steph.
Maliban doon, you remember we talk about the Warriors, you always say the big three. It's the big two now. May nawawalang isa. 2 games na in a row. Nico, non-factor. Draymond Green.
Actually, it's just a big one at this point.
It's a big one.
Kasi kahit si Curry, wala din siya nung
True.
game 3. And
but how big is a factor that if Green is not on, that's when we see parang out of sync itong Warriors?
Hindi kasi ako nag-agree dun sa fact na si Green, maraming kasing tao nagsasabi na si Green daw yung nag-unlock ng potential ng Warriors. I think it's more of Curry. Talaga.
But it's a help. If Green is on, he spaces things out.
Obviously, it helps.
Facilitates the Curry also.
Yeah, pero kumbaga, it's both of them. It's not just na Green is off, that's why Curry is off. It's
they have to both be
They have to be both. And I think yung fact na hindi nila napapunish yung switches, whether it's Draymond Green on the post or a big on Curry, that's a big factor. Kasi yung kanina, makikita mo, siguro mga 5 post-ups yung ginawa ni Draymond Green. He didn't get anything, whether it's a foul call. Kumbaga, he was just flailing around, even with Robertson defending him.
Correct. Ren, para sa'yo, I'm sure you've experienced this, lalo sa UAP, yung minsan nauna yung sindak. Nakakawala ba ng focus yun? And is that something that's happening to Green, na nauna yung yabang ng angas?
Yun ang mahirap doon. Pag kunwari nagsalita ka or ikaw yung nauna nagyabang. Pag nagyabang ka, kailangan panindigan mo. I mean, eto, this time medyo na-off siya because, I mean, meron na siyang issue before, di ba? Yung nangyari doon yung kicking.
And he's one flagrant foul away from being suspended.
Medyo nag-iingat na siya. Yung emotions niya. Kasi siguro, he's an emotional player. Hindi niya mailabas kasi baka mag-flagrant na naman siya, hindi niya makontrol. So medyo tingin ko nag-hold siya ng emotions niya.
Although he said he's not, but it kind of
parang 'di ba? Parang gano'n yung emotions wala doon, hindi mo mararamdaman talaga. Hindi mo talaga naramdaman siyang buong game.
Okay, 3-1. This is over, Nico. Although by the way, history ng NBA, 9 times a team has come back from 1-3 deficit. And just recently, last year, the Rockets did that to the Clippers. And a lot of people will say, that's the Clippers. But, same situation. The Rockets had Game 5 and Game 7 at home. So, are the Warriors going to come back?
It's a difficult question considering the Warriors are the best regular season team ever.
And so much is on the line.
Yeah, so much is on the line. Kumbaga, ang Bulls meron silang banner nung 72-10 hanging beside the championship.
Yeah.
Will the Warriors be able to do that? Now, will they be able to hang the 73-9?
Yeah.
I think they're over at this point just because yung OKC, they figured out the Warriors. And the Warriors, they still haven't found that yung chink in the armor na parating nila nakikita sa lahat ng mga series nila.
Well, they saw it in Game 2. It was Robertson, but not anymore. Diba?
Yung Game 2 kasi more of kahit paano yung Steph Curry explosion lang nung third Dikit yung laban even before that And yung 15-0 run lang ni Steph yung dahilan kung bakit nawalan ng confidence yung OKC Pero outside of that, they haven't figured out exactly ano yung aatakihin nila sa OKC. And I think even if yung Game 5, it's probably, I'm going to guess it's going to go to the Warriors just because it's at home, their backs are against the wall, and maybe they're, I don't know, siguro naman at this point medyo may urgency na sa nila actions nila. Game 6 is going to go to OKC.
You think so? Renren, you guessed 4-1 before the series started, but your 4 was for the Warriors. Ano yung pakiramdam mo dito?
Well, pag tatanungin mo ako kung tapos na, hindi pa siya tapos.
Hindi pa tapos.
Kasi
not in Game 5.
There's a big reason why they're defending champions. Bakit sila nag-champion last year? And why they have 7-3 wins in the regular season. May rason yun. So, for sure, ayaw nilang matapos to the next game. Oo. Lalo na sa bahay nila. So, I'm sure, until Game 7 to.
Game 7 to? Yeah. And you think Game 7 toss-up?
Yeah.
Toss-up.
It's worth adding to na yung Houston Rockets, yung back-to-back champions sila. They were also down 3-1 against Phoenix. And then they went on to, wala lang.
This is the West Finals, yes.
Yeah. They were down 3-1 to Charles Barkley's Phoenix Suns. And then they came back, they won the championship. And then doon nangyari yung famous quote ni
Tom Donovich. Never doubt the heart of a champion. Right. Now quickly, we shift to the Eastern Conference. Bukas na maglalaban 2-all. Isa pa to, pareho kayo mali dyan. Sabi nga si hindi ko talaga kayo hinga ng mga lotto numbers. Anyway, ano na? What's gonna happen tomorrow? Cleveland at home. LeBron James is known to be a monster in games 5 and 6 when his teams are either down or tight in a series. Ano mangyayari dun for you?
Yeah, for sure, he's gonna come out strong. Itong Cleveland Cavaliers, especially LeBron James. Alam naman, patalo pa sila dun sa Toronto Raptors na sinasabing, like I said, the past, na second na siya kay Curry. Now he has to prove something na, I'm not second to Curry, I'm the best player in the world. So, like what he's saying, na kailangan niya prove yun tomorrow, I mean, against the Raptors.
The best opportunity now that Curry's down. Yes. Meanwhile, he's got a chance to shine and really make a statement. How big is Game 5 para sa kanila?
I think it's really big for Cleveland kasi it's with the Warriors down and kumbaga yung Warriors na yung before biggest challenge for the Cavs to win the championship. I mean, they're the biggest hurdle for everyone. Pero more so for LeBron. Ngayong ang Warriors down 3-1, Curry's not 100%, Draymond Green's not mentally in it. I think yung Game 5 very important for Cavs to take hold of the series and maybe get to the NBA Finals with a better chance than last year.
But the Raptors are playing very well. 2-game winning streak. Nabuhayan na si Kyle Lowry. They found him somewhere. Nandun pala siya. He's somewhere there. He's na Space Jam na ata ng Game 1, Game 2.
Nawala lang.
Nawala lang. Anong may bibigyan ng Kyle Lowry at DeMar DeRozan?
DeRozan is very consistent. He's very consistent. Kailangan lang naman nila si Lowry to get going. So right now, andyan na si Lowry. I mean, he's playing consistent basketball 2 games in a row na. So ito na. I mean, it's gonna be hard kasi yung matchup nila against Kyrie, kaya ni ni Lowry. So he's the power guard that he can muscle over muscle.
Power guard.
Yeah, it's a power guard.
It's a new term, power guard.
Power guard. Para sa'yo, how big will that be? Or may mga key factor. Biombo is great at home. He's just not great on the road. I don't know why. But can you see him getting over the hump and making it a difficult game for the Cavs?
I think they'll give it a shot, but it won't be enough because yung Cavs, they have LeBron. You never doubt LeBron on a Game 5 especially.
And at home.
So
the numbers are swaying towards LeBron and at home because he never gives them a tough loss in this situation. So we will see tomorrow. Abangan niyo po yan at 9 a.m. on ABS-CBN Channel 2. Cavaliers versus the Raptors, game number 5 for the Aqua Green Boys. Thank you very much. Renren and Nico, maraming salamat. See you again next time. Thank you.
For more sports updates, keep watching The Score. And don't forget to subscribe.